And what's up, everybody? Welcome back, and I'm going to break down some juicy details today about the Airbnb ban in Dallas, Texas. I'm not going to make you wait 10 minutes for you to get the answer. I'm just going to tell you right now, but as long as you like and subscribe, comment below. All right, here we go. So here's the situation that's going on with the Airbnb ban in Dallas. The way that it works is that the city council is not all created equal. There's some that are influencers, and they influence other people on the city council. So they're one of the influencers that's the head of the positive side that's helping us out. He said that we are most likely not going to get a ban. Now, this is not guaranteed. I don't want you guys to come back at me over past the summer and be like, you said this. This is what I've heard, and it was from the guy that is leading the charge to help protect us. The most likelihood is that the people that currently on it or right now, or that get their listings up before summer, they will most likely be protected under the grandfathered in rights that they use in other cities and other counties. So if you currently own Airbnbs and you're one of my investors, or you're out there and you're watching this, you're trying to learn from me and my group, then you should be fine. The only thing you should be mindful of is make sure to pay your hotel occupancy taxes, which I need to do. And then also make sure if any kind of registration comes around, you register your property. That's probably not going to be super aggressive. You don't need to jump on it right away. You need to do it before June though. So maybe have a couple months while you're in the system before any of this stuff gets passed. So thank God, right? Okay, another thing you can do is also make sure to donate to a fund that is a legal fund for Dallas Short-Term Rental Alliance. They already have a whole fund set up, a legal fund set up that I donated $500. A couple of my investors donated $500. That way, if anything does happen, we do have legal protection. And these are some, from what I understand, these are a really good legal team that has helped people in other counties or other states and other cities. So if you guys want to be a part of helping, then check out the link below, and then you guys can be a part of that. Be a part of La Resistance. Yeah, that's ultimately the answer. So you guys can end the video now if you want, blah, 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 but I can go into why this is really good and how you can capitalize on it if you guys want to stick around. Now, I'll make it really quick, but basically what's happening right now is that everyone's super scared to buy, but there's this really cool thing that's going on that is, well, it sucks for builders, but builders were initially building houses to be finished in June and July, and they got pushed into August, September, October. And I don't know if you guys remember, but during the summer, it was nutbags. It was so crazy. I mean, I was seeing homes sell for way over what they should be selling for. I got to the point to where I had to tell my Airbnb investors, like, maybe you should chill out. Maybe we should just take a break, because these homes should not be selling. Like in the West Dallas area, I was selling homes for, $130 per square foot, and then it got up to $150, $200, $220, and I was like, guys, we gotta chill. We cannot buy anything over in South Dallas or West Dallas for over $250. $250 is nuts, and even then, it doesn't quite make sense. But the interest rate was low, so okay, whatever. But as the interest rate went up, and then the price per square foot was still going up to $300, $350. I was like, guys, we're out. We got to bow out. This does not make any sense. And so even some of my investors that had 5 deals going, they had to back out too, because the interest rates went up and it just didn't make sense. So these builders, they were expecting to have the home sold like on the market and sold within the same month. And like they were really pushing it in like July and August, but it got pushed to September, October, November. Now, what happened in September, October, November? Well, the whole world thought that we were going into a massive recession, and then the housing market was going to crash, and interest rates jacked up to like 7% or higher, depending on your loan. And so everyone just stopped. And now everyone's super scared. It's like basically seeing a deer in the headlights. Like, what do we do? I don't know. What should we do? I don't know. Someone tell us what to do. The deal is we're not going to go probably for the foreseeable future back down to 3% or 4% in a long time. We're probably going to balance around 5%. So if you can get a rate that's around 5%, and you can get a house that was originally meant to be built for the summer stampede, but had to get on the market in winter, and now no one was buying in winter, and so now it's been on the market for like 3 months or 2 months, or it's just now coming online. Then they have to lower the price to get what they originally projected because the market is lower. But on top of that, no one's buying because they're scared of the interest rate. My God, if you guys are following this, that's amazing. then you have a potential to get a house that is amazing, that should have been much higher and more profitable. You can get that house for much lower, and you can even lowball them under listing, and you can get a very good opportunity to get an Airbnb, even in Dallas County still, in Collin County still, even with the future restrictions that we don't quite know about what they are going to be. You can still be very profitable as long as you, say it with me, buy right. Yes, you have to buy right. You can no longer just buy anything and then just throw it on Airbnb and make a ton of profit. This is back to the old school days of Airbnb before like 1920. This is back in like 2019 time frame. So we got to go back to where we initially started buying Airbnbs, but it's even harder now because the word's out. Everyone loves Airbnbs and everyone wants to invest in Airbnb. So now you have to be even smarter than you were before. And so you have to buy even more hand-picked properties. And that's why it's even more crucial that you become very good at hand-picking these properties. Like the properties that used to work don't work anymore. Those single-story, 3-bedroom or 2-bedroom homes that or in an okay neighborhood, but there's no real desirable reason to be there. It's not next to a convention center. No one's going to want to throw their birthday there, or no one's going to want to throw like a baby shower there or anything like that. No one's going to want to have their work crew set up there while they're in town working on something like that. If you are buying those properties that used to work before the pandemic, they are not going to work anymore. Like there's too much inventory on the market, and these properties that they were bought with the idea of making $1,000 a night on the weekends, and now they're barely being booked at $700 a night on the weekends. They have to drop their price to be competitive to be $500 a night or whatever happens to be, just for them to still get bookings and to be profitable. But profitable in the sense that it's like $2,000 profit per month, not $10,000 profit per month. So you're competing with those people now. And so there's no more converting long-term rentals into Airbnbs. That doesn't work anymore. You have to specifically buy a specific property that's super marketable in a really good area, and you have to really design it perfectly right. And even if that is the case, you're still maybe not going to make a home run. You have to make sure the design is perfect. You have to make sure your listing is perfect. You have to make sure you get great reviews, you get super host status. Like this is a time to be a professional Airbnb host. You cannot just be winging it anymore. So if you are currently already winging it and you don't plan to step up in this market, you should probably get out of the game. Sell it, give it to someone else to co-manage it or something like that. You're not going to survive. But if you're willing to really step up and be like the best host you could possibly be and be badass houses, then you can do really, really well right now. And you need to do it right now. If you wait until after they do the restrictions, you might or might not be grandfathered in. I don't know the details. This is just what he said. So anyways, this is a great time to be alive. Don't be stressed. Don't also hope to possibly get that 3%. Or if you're waiting for the rates to come back down to 3%, just give up on that dream. It's not going to happen. It doesn't make any sense. If you understand about how the economics work and how America works, that's just not feasible. We could probably see 5%. We can probably get down to 5%. But if you're getting a 6% loan right now and you are super profitable on a house and you're trying to wait for 5%, it's not worth it. Just worst comes worst, in the end, just refinance. But that's going to be difficult too. But we'll talk about that in a later video. I'm so glad to give you guys this news. I've been not making content right now because I've been like, dude, I don't even know what to suggest to people because I don't want to steer them the wrong way, and they buy a house because of me, and then it gets banned, and then they have to sell it, and they're going to do it at a loss. Oh my God. But I'm so glad to give you guys this news. Whew, that's so good weight off my shoulders. Anyways, stay tuned. I'm going to make a video on how to specifically break down how to take advantage of this new changing tide of the market and what you guys need to do and the kind of homes you need to look at to make sure to make the best possible decision you can make. Thank you again. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment below, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon on the next video. All right, see you guys.